Magandang araw po. Following our earlier announcement regarding the case in Oriental Mindoro, the Office of the Ombudsman informs the public that a second major case has now advanced to the filing stage. After a thorough investigation, reviewing voluminous documents, conducting field verification, and evaluating sworn statements from community witnesses, the Office of the Ombudsman has found probable cause to file criminal charges in connection with an alleged 96.5 million peso ghost infrastructure project in Davao Occidental. The project was awarded in January of 2022. Thus today, we announce that criminal informations shall be filed before the Regional Trial Court of Digos City against several officials of the DPWH Davao Occidental District Engineering Office and private individuals, owners of St. Timothy Construction Corporation. For the same behavior, the DPWH Davao Occidental officials involved are likewise preventively suspended for a period of 6 months. This administrative case resolution has, as of this time, been served to the office of the DPWH Secretary Vince Dizon. The complaint alleges that the respondents conspired to facilitate the release of 96.5 million pesos for the supposed construction of a revetment project in Barangay Kulaman, Jose Abad Santos, Davao Occidental, a project which, based on official inspection and witness accounts, was never implemented. There was no actual construction, yet respondents certified that the project was completed. They are found to have falsified accomplishment reports, issued fraudulent billing documents, and endorsed disbursement vouchers that triggered the release of the entire project cost. This was confirmed during an on-ground inspection conducted by the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group of the PNP, which found that works were only started after the flood control issue had gone public. Prior to such time, there was no trace of construction in the area. The respondents in this case include District Engineer Rodrigo C. Larete, Assistant District Engineer Michael P. Awa, several section chiefs, project engineers, and inspectors of the DPWH Davao Occidental District Engineering Office, and private individuals Maria Roma Angeline Rimando and Cesara Rowena Discaya of St. Timothy Construction Corporation. They face the following charges. Number 1, malversation of public funds through falsification of public documents under Article 217 in relation to Articles 171 and 172 of the Revised Penal Code. Violation of Section 3E of the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, or RA 3019. For the case of malversation, the prosecution recommends no bail. This means that if and when warrants of arrest are out from the court, the respondents will have to be detained pending trial. As in the first case, the Office of the Ombudsman assures the Filipino people that we will pursue this matter firmly, independently, and without fear or favor. Public funds intended for community protection cannot be converted into private gain and greed. Every person who participated in this scheme will be held accountable. This filing marks the second major case acted upon by our office following the series of infrastructure corruption allegations raised this year. As I have stated before, this is only the beginning. There are multiple cases currently undergoing preliminary investigation and even more under active fact-finding. All investigations and filings will always depend on the evidence at hand. When there is enough evidence, we will file cases, strong cases. When there is a lack of evidence or the evidence is weak, we defer filing for further case buildup. We are not chasing headlines, we are seeking accountability. Thus, we will continue to update the media and the public as the cases mature and become ready for filing in court. Maraming salamat po. I have here with me the information and the resolution which as of this moment are being flown to Davao and will be filed in the Regional Trial Court of Digos City. So this is the resolution. And these are the two informations that will be filed today in court. Okay? I also have with me the administrative case resolution signed yesterday, where the penalty of, the preventive suspension has been meted out to the DPWH officials. This has already been served to the DPWH Office of the Secretary Vince Dizon. Okay, and just to rehash the video of Secretary Vince when he conducted his inspection in Davao Occidental, to get a better look and to remind the public of the inspection of Secretary Vince. We have a video just to play back.
So, okay, bibigyan ako ng background para maintindihan ng lahat. 2021 budget proposal for 2022. So, previous administration pa ito. No? Previous DPWH, previous administration. Inondohan to for 96.5 million. Flood control. Okay. Totoo naman, kailangan naman talaga ng flood control dito. Kasi may community dito, may eskwela doon. So, ang sinabi ng community, talaga pag tumataas yung tubig dito, especially during the rainy season, binabaha sila. Okay. Inondohan for 2022 budget, in 2021. Okay. 2021, nagsimula na silang mag-procure, nagpabid na sila. Early procurement yon. Ang nanalo, St. Timothy. Yung sinasabi niya si Romando, yun yung dami ni Vizcaya. Okay, inamin na naman ni Vizcaya yun sa Blue Ribbon. St. Timothy, ito din yung nakita natin sa Bulacan, ito din yung nakita natin sa Mindoro. Okay. 2022, January, in-award niya. At nagsimula kuno sila nung 2022. No, nung January 2022. Okay. October, nakalagay sa record, tapos na daw yung project. 2022 din. Okay, kasi yun ang timeline. Tapos, nagbayad na sila, nagsimula na sila magbayad, at nag-fully pay sila January 2023. Sinabi niya, aminado naman siya na hindi pa tapos, partially completed lang daw. Pero, ang pangako daw sa kanya, ng contractor, bayaran mo na ako ng buo, huwag ka mag-alala, tatapusin ko. Okay. Ngayon, tinanong natin yung community. Meron bang project dito? Simula nung 2022 or meron bang gumagawa ng project dito noong 2022? At meron bang natapos dito kahit na konti man lang? Ang sagot nila, wala. And meron tayong pictures taken just 3 weeks ago, yes, a month ago, from galing sa tulay na yon, na nakikita na wala talaga dito. Pinakita na namin sa inyo yun. Galing sa kapitan yun. Nagsimula lang ito, talagang gumawa yan, yung sinasabi niya, na meron na daw dati 3 weeks ago. At kinonfirm yan ng community. So ito ay ghost project na nasimulan na pondo ng previous administration at nag-carry over na lang ngayon, noong 2022. So,
okay, so I believe that this case was filed because it was one of the first cases also. As you can see, September 25, 2025, nandun na sila, they inspected the project, and it was found that works were started only 3 weeks before, after already the flood control issue had already gone public.